Hello, beloveds. Welcome to Space of Love, and thank you for your continued presence in Awaken Your Creative Spirit. We are so grateful and truly honored to walk this journey with you. Today, we dared to become curious about what holds us back from our truest expression, seeing and holding space for the parts of us that are perhaps asleep. And so the journey continues. And for this 1 hour session, we will guide you through a Yoga Nidra sound bath. My voice will be your guide as VJ provides the soundscape for our experience. For this, we ask that you relax into a reclined position, using as much support as you desire. And take the time to really get comfy. You may want a pillow under your head and also under the back of your upper legs or knees to take some pressure off your pelvis and lower back. You may also want a blanket over the body for warmth. And please do whatever you can to minimize distractions in your space. And so perhaps turning off lights, minimizing sound, closing all unnecessary apps on your computer or device, and putting any other devices on airplane mode if possible. If you have headphones, we highly recommend using them for this session so that you can immerse yourself in the nuances of sound. If you think you might need to use the washroom or have a sip of water, now would be the perfect time. So feel free to pause this video and get yourself set up. Whenever you're ready, we'll begin. So, Yoga Nidra is a guided journey through what some call yogic sleep or conscious sleep. It's a systematic method of inducing deep physical, mental, and emotional relaxation. In other words, a soft reset of the mind. In this journey of Yoga Nidra, we will enter into the theta brainwave state, the subtle state that sits tenderly between deep relaxation and sleep. This is the home of our subconscious awareness. This practice helps in restoring balance to the nervous system, and at the same time sowing the seeds for positive transformation or sarvanga. In this practice, we move beyond the thinking mind to a state of awareness, from instinct to intuition. Our only task is to be open and receptive, creating a relationship with awareness. And so be wherever you are. Don't worry if you miss an instruction. Just pick up where you are. As you follow my voice, see if you can stay in the awareness, in a place of indifference or spaciousness. As VJ accompanies this Yoga Nidra journey with a soundscape that is designed specifically to help guide you into a deeper state of heart resonance. And so later in this practice, we will call in a sankalpa. And this is a particular resolve or affirmation. You might see it as a seed of intention planted into the fertile and deep fields of the unconscious and subconscious mind. In this practice, we will work with the intentional phrase or sankalpa. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. But we'll come to that later. And so, as you settle in, comfortable, supported, begin to sense the tranquility of the stillness. Remain aware of my voice. try not to sleep. We are going to begin our rotation of awareness through the body. Simply allow your awareness to be guided by my voice. Sense the fullness of your awareness without restriction, thought, or hesitation. Slowly, draw your awareness to the most distant sounds. Listen and be aware. Without defining the sounds, how far into the distance can you hear? Follow each sound for just a moment. As you tune in to one particular sound, everything else begins to disappear. Hearing only that one sound for a single moment, and your awareness moving from sound to sound with momentary yet complete awareness. Do not judge or contemplate the source of the sound. Now, patiently follow the sounds like stepping stones that lead you to the space just outside the room you are in. Now be aware of the gentle sounds within the room you're in. Without opening your eyes, experience the space of the room, the objects and energies within it. Become aware of your body lying on the supports, the floor, or the mat. In total stillness and relaxation, experiencing your body supported, relaxed. Experience the whole body. Perfect stillness. And be aware of the space immediately surrounding the body. The space that immediately surrounds the whole body. Become aware now of the space just 1 centimeter beyond the surface of the skin. Feel the energy in the space that surrounds the body, vibrant and alert. Now move to the surface of the skin. The skin. Be aware of any sensation on the surface that may arise as you scan across the surface of the entire body. Now feel the entire surface in a single glance. The entire surface of the body. Let your awareness now penetrate through the flesh. Experience the flesh, muscle, connective tissue. Experience all the body's flesh and muscle in a single moment. Now move to the bones. Scan through the body and experience all of the bones in a single moment. The whole skeleton. Go to the tissue of the organs, the intestines, colon, liver, kidneys, adrenals, bladder, stomach, lungs, heart, organs of the throat, the brain. Now be aware of all these organs in a single glance. Now try and envision the entire nervous system. Like a network or web of electrical impulses, it reaches into every tissue and bone of the body. See the entire nervous system in a single glance. The mind mapping the body's entire electrical system. And now follow this electrical system slowly inward toward the center of the spine. Like following the tributaries of a river inward toward the main body of flow, we follow inward toward the center of the spine. Your awareness flows to the center of the spine. Now feel the flow of energy within the spine, guiding your awareness upward toward the center of the brain, Ajna, the third eye, the space just above the eyebrow center and between the temples. Follow the flow of energy through the spine to this one point. Rest here at this point. Vibrant and vital awareness of the third eye. And now bring your awareness to the breath. Observe here the organic tide of life force energy moving through you. And become aware of the experience of breath in your right arm. The arm inhales through the surface of the skin, a gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience the arm contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, the whole right arm, hand, and fingers expand and contract. The right arm breathing. Now move to the left. Become aware of the experience of breath in the left arm. The arm inhales through the surface of the skin. A gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience the arm contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, the whole arm, hand, and fingers expand and contract. The left arm breathing. Become aware now of the experience of breath in the right leg. The right leg inhales through the surface of the skin, a gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience the leg contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, the whole left leg, right leg, feet and toes expand and contract. The right leg, breathing. Now move to the left. Become aware of the experience of breath in the left leg. The leg inhales through the surface of the skin, a gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience the leg contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, the whole leg, feet and toes expand and contract. The left leg breathing. Become aware of the experience of breath in both arms. Both arms inhale through the surface of the skin, a gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience both arms contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, both arms, hands, and all 10 fingers expand and contract. Both arms breathing. Now become aware of the experience of breath in both legs. Both legs inhale through the surface of the skin, a gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience both legs contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, both legs, feet, and all 10 toes expand and contract. Both legs breathing. Now, become aware of the experience of breath in the whole body. The whole body inhales through the surface of the skin, a gentle expanding with the tide of the inhale. Experience the whole body contracting with each exhale. With each breath, smooth and steady, the whole body expands and contracts. Whole body breathing. Now, call into your mind's eye an event or a moment in your life where you felt stuck and frustrated. Observe that moment. Notice it. Focus on the sensations or feelings that arise. Begin to withdraw yourself from the event, simply aware of the feeling. Be fully aware of the feeling of being stuck and frustrated. Now, call to your mind's eye an event or a moment in your life where you felt the most awake and alive. Observe that moment. Notice it. Focus on the sensation or feelings that arise. In a moment where you felt most awake and alive. Begin to withdraw yourself from the event, simply aware of the feeling. Be fully aware of the feeling of being awake and alive. Now, call to your mind's eye an event or a moment in your life where you felt uninspired and unmotivated. Observe that moment, that experience, that memory. Notice it. Focus on the sensation or feeling that arises. Begin to withdraw yourself from the event, simply aware of the feeling. Be fully aware of the feeling of being uninspired and unmotivated. Now, call to your mind's eye an event or a moment in your life where you felt free to express your heart's desires. Observing an event or a moment in your life where you felt free to express your heart's desires. Observe that moment. Notice it. Focus on the sensations or feelings that arise. In the moment where you felt free to express your heart's desires. Begin to withdraw yourself from the event, simply aware of the feeling. Be fully aware of the feeling of being free to express your heart's desires. Begin to let go of the feeling. Allowing your awareness to expand infinitely. Noticing the space of pure consciousness. Observing the space. Let yourself become the witness. Abide in that place of observation. Observing the space. It is now time to plant our seeds of intention, our sankalpa. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. As you fully embrace the depths of these words, this sankalpa, and the essence of its vibration, imagine you are about to cast your magical seeds of limitless potential through all layers of body, mind, and heart. All layers of your being sown with the seeds of this most soulful desire. Hold your sankalpa in your awareness. In this spaciousness, repeating internally 3 times. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. Now become aware of the breath and its gentle tide. Sense the breath. Animating, fertilizing the soul desire with each gentle breath. Become aware of the body. Even in stillness, the whole body pulses to the vibration of the soul, the resonance of the heart. And become aware of the space surrounding the body. Feel here, too, the energetic dance of the soul that fills the space that surrounds you. And gently, as though you were discovering movement for the very first time, begin to gently move the fingers and toes. Curious about the nuance of each little movement and its possibility. Awakening, moment to moment, movement by movement. Slowly returning to the senses of the physical body. Let those movements become a little larger and a little larger. The body awakening, reinvigorated. The body awakening. You might keep the eyes closed as you hug the knees in towards the chest. Perhaps a gentle rock or sway, stir side to side, or stirring the legs in a circular motion. You might roll gently to one side and pause, lying on your side. Being in this tender space between stillness and movement. Just this. And in your own time, rising to a seat that feels comfortable for you. Maybe a cushion or a blanket beneath your sits bones. Perhaps finding back support or a chair if that's appropriate. Realigning yourself in an upright position, a comfortable seated position. Once you've found this space, let's take 3 deep breaths together, allowing an audible sigh on the exhale. And breathing in. And now bringing the fingertips of both hands to touch your heart space, your upper chest. And begin to gently tap this heart space with your fingertips. This movement can be so subtle. Tuning into the energy here in the heart center and reinvigorating this space with the slightest of movement, of touch, of vibration. And if you like, you're welcome to repeat either internally or out loud with me this sankalpa. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. I lovingly release all that holds me back from awakening my creative spirit. Continuing to tap the space of your heart, perhaps a little more vigorously, as though you could help drive those seeds of intention deep into the fertile garden of your heart space. Watering these seeds with the flow of your breath. Nourishing these seeds with the touch and vibration of your whole being. And as you continue to tap the heart space, we'll take 3 breaths where we let out the sound of ah, and it can be any version of an ah or ah that you prefer. And so we'll let this sound out on the exhale 3 times, breathing in. Last time. Slowly let that tapping soften and soften until it's almost imperceptible. And then let both hands rest on your heart space, taking a moment to feel and honor all that is present, all that is flowing through, all that is in this moment. And you're welcome to stay in a space of meditation or stillness. You're welcome to lie down and rest. Or if you feel called, I invite you to spend a few moments after this practice journaling, or in some way reflecting and expressing what flowed through in this experience while it's fresh, without needing it to be anything other than what it is, letting what flows through flow through. And thank you so much for participating in this practice. May you continue to awaken your creative spirit for you, for us, and for the awakening of all beings. And welcome to Space of Love. Namaste.